Part 2, SimplyShred.com. Administrator writes in and wants me to answer a question that you guys are asking about cover modeling. I've done about 150 covers, more than anybody right now. He wants to know what my take is, how it started for me, how did I get my first cover, what was my process, how's my insight, what is my daily routine to ensure I continue to get covers, to become #1 and stay #1, guys. Here's the deal, this is how I started out, man. When I first started this business, I went to Barnes & Noble, any kind of bookstore, grabbed all the magazines, right? Grabbed all the magazines that I respected, that I want to be a part of, right? And I grabbed them all, and I put them down, grabbed the coffee for hours, and I went through them all. Went to the editorial page. In the editorial page, there's a list of contributing photographers. I wrote them all down for that magazine. I wrote them all down for the next one. I wrote them all down for the next one. Then I digressed them all and found 5 or 6 photographers, right? 5 or 6 of them that shot for everybody. So now I knew what my target was. Now I knew guys, you've got to know where you're going in life if you want to know how to get from here to there. You don't go through life blindly. When you get in a car, you have a purpose for where you're going, guys. Same with life. Don't just wake up and just kind of hope for someone to help you out. You be the person that helps yourself out. So now you go, you got the magazines, you got the list. Now what else do you need? You need to get their attention. How do you do that? You get in the best shape you can. You get your own still camera and put a tripod up and get pictures of yourself. Even better yet, get a local photographer that's decent to shoot your pictures, right? Make sure you pay them so you own the pictures. That's key, that you own the pictures. Do not let them own them. You own the pictures. Once you have those pictures, all those photographers, those 5 or 6 photographers that shoot for everybody, they have web pages and emails. You send them your pictures. That's only half the battle though. The other half is the hook. You need to find a hook. The hook is something that makes you different, makes you unique. Not only is it an amazing picture because it's a dime a dozen, a guy that's or a girl, good look, face and good body, dime a dozen. What really sells the magazine is the internal inspiration the reader gets by seeing the picture and hearing the story on how that picture came to life. Do you understand what I'm saying? For me, it was the military and going through Hollywood and sports and stuff. They're unique to coming into this field. Some people are like, man, well, I wasn't in the military, I wasn't a ranger, I wasn't an all-American wrestler. I don't have the story you have, everything else. I'm an average guy. Well, that's the story right there. That's the story, because last I looked, that's what the world is filled with, is average guys. What makes you, the average guy, have a body like that? Why do you take your normality of life and just make it perfected in this way? Because another average guy wants to be like, man, well, if he can do it, I can do it. We're inspiring people, guys. We're not trying to be. It's not about like screaming and ripping and everything else. It's about inspiring the uninspired, man. Making them, finding the potential inside themselves, the person that they want to be, and you inspire them to be that person, and together you grow. They say champions, they come in pairs of 2 because they battle themselves into perfection. That's what it is. You need to battle yourself into perfection, into the cover model world, by having the great picture and the great body, along with a great story behind it that's compelling and inspiring to anybody. Makes them want to be better than who they are currently. Makes them want to get up in the morning, go running in this fucking rain. It's raining right now, guys. It is pouring right now, and everyone's probably hibernating and going inside and sleeping it off, and oh, it's too wet and everything else. No, this is the environment, guys. This is what you don't wait for the perfect environment externally. You make it happen today. You go out there and you run in the rain. You get down there and start knocking out push-ups and everything else in a puddle of mud. You're going to feel this resilience, this confidence inside of you. It's going to be a little nugget of life. You add all those nuggets, that's the fucking difference, guys, of being remembered and being forgotten. Someone that shows up to the event and doesn't talk about it, but shows up to it. Everyone else is sleeping, so you're out there working out. Man, you're feeling alive because you know what? You're making a difference. You're making it happen when everyone else is going down. You're getting stronger. You are making that gap of perfection between first and second that much bigger. Unstoppable, guys. It's not about just being #1. It's staying #1. Once you have the pictures and you have that backstory, you send it to the photographer, the editors. Every single month they're coming up with a new cover, a new concept. I need a new ad routine, a new back routine. What am I going to do? What they do is they dump all that weight onto the photographer. So the photographers become the casting director also. They go, find me a new face for an ad routine. Just so happen, you just email the photographer and he's looking at your pictures like, bam. He calls you up, hey, are you available to come? Yeah, I'm available. Hell yeah, I'm hungry. Whatever you need, I'm there. I don't need to get paid. My first 10 shoots, man, cost me money. I paid my airfare, I paid for everything. I didn't get paid a dime. It cost me thousands of dollars. But I didn't look at it that way. I kept my eyes on the horizon, the longevity of it all. Where I wanted to go. This was just a means I knew to the end. Where I wanted to be. I don't mind paying the price here in sweat equity or financially to get to it because I believe in myself. That's how you guys have to feel too. So when he calls you, yes, I'm ready. I'm in shape because I take this shit seriously. You show up on time. You show up professionally. You show up having a good time. Even though the direct correlation between a good cover and a good picture and how you feel are polar opposites. The better the picture, the worse you feel because you're so depleted. But that picture stands a test of time. It stands forever. That's why you go through it. You show up and you do an editorial. They booked you for an editorial. Great. Every editorial has a story cover to it. Inside the magazine, the story starts on page 51. Page 50 is usually a full-page picture of yourself to launch the storyboard. That picture is also the same type of picture they could use for the cover. It's the same thing. You have a good time with the photographer. You're helping him. You're moving the lights around. You're being a team player. That's what they want. These photographers, they're going to shoot with whoever they want. They want to shoot with someone they're going to have a good time with. Where work is not just work. It's actually a cool time. We're laughing, joking around, getting great shots. It's an enjoyable environment. They remember that. You came in shape. You were on time. You were fun to work with. They send the pictures to the editor. They love it. Hey, let's call him in for a cover. Boom, he's going to call you in because he likes to work with you. So he calls you in. So now it's time to shoot the cover. How do we prep for the cover now? A couple things here, guys. Get rid of your cardio. You guys should already be down to a lean body fat right now, single digits. Otherwise, you wouldn't have the abs. Everyone has them. Usually they have a layer hiding them. You got to be down single digits to see the abs, guys. Once you're down there, do not start doing, I know people that go running and stuff before the morning of the shoot. You're going to flatten yourself out, man. What you want to do is you want to be, you can't be dry and you can't be flat. Cardio will do that. 2 weeks prior to your cover shoot, cardio must be done within your workout, with your drop sets and your supersets. Lighter weight, higher reps. When I do a cover the last week or so, I don't do anything under 15 reps. I'm just burning everything out, squeezing it to the very end, feeling every striation and wrinkle and pump and vein and everything else. Carb deplete yourself, guys. So get rid of cardio. Your lifting program is probably going to be 2 a day. 1 in the morning, 1 in the evening. But high reps, you know. So opposite muscle groups. So back in the morning, chest at night. You know, tris in the morning, bis at night. You know, shoulders in the morning, legs at night. It's really a cardio session. You're going very light, high reps, high sets. Just getting the muscles moving. They're already there. Everything's tight. You're burning fat, bringing your carbs down and your water down. It's like a vacuum. It starts sucking onto your skin. Water. How do you deplete yourself with water? Do it naturally, guys. All these weight loss, water retention pills, get rid of that shit. If you know your shoot's coming up and you have a couple weeks, which is rare, usually you have a couple days. If you really want to be in it to win it, there is no off season, guys. Off season means like you're unemployed. So I've gotten calls the night before a shoot cover, and you know, I nailed it because I take it seriously. But if you have some time, the way to do it is this: drink a gallon of water a day for a week. Your body's going to start bringing all that water in, start cycling on. You start going to the bathroom constantly. The week of the shoot, you know, even the last week, okay, that gallon you cut down to a glass a day, and then the last 2 days you cut down to like less than that. And what happens, your body doesn't know this yet, so it keeps cycling all that water out, all the water out. By the time your body realizes the gallon's not coming anymore, we're down to a glass or less, it's already too late. It's already self-dehydrated itself. On top of that, you're going to the gym, working out, doing high reps, burning fat, sweating, reducing even more water, so your water is now totally down. And you're very dehydrated. It's not a healthy thing. But we're just trying to jump into a state for 6 hours to shoot the cover, and then we're out of there. And then we're going to eat more. And that cover lasts forever, guys. Carbs. You're down to 0 carbs the last 3 days, guys. Whatever your carb count is right now, the difference between someone that looks good on the day of a shoot and doesn't look good is a carb-water balance. You've got to be carb depleted and dehydrated. That's going to be the vacuum. That's going to bring all that skin and suck it onto the muscles to see all the striations. And then here's the key: the morning of or the night before, a little simple sugar goes into your body. The simple sugar is going to go in there and feed your muscles and blow your muscles up and blow up your vascularity. So you're going to have those veins. Will that last forever? No, your body's starving basically. It's so hungry right now. So what's going to happen is anything you put in your body's going to hold on to it and won't let it go. Water, any liquids during the shoot, as thirsty as you are, because you will be more thirsty. You have dreams of waterfalls and stuff, not buffet lines. It's the water you're going to miss, not the food. The water during the shoot will not leave your body because your body's dehydrated. Don't put it in, guys. I know it sucks, but you got to think past the temporary discomfort of that shoot. Okay, if you're really into winning it, look past that. In 4 hours, you're going to be able to replenish your body. Don't worry about it. Your body's not going to die on you. What will happen though is that you're going to get an amazing shot. That shot's going to stand on the wall for the test of time, that you persevered and you made this happen. So when you hit adversity later in life, and the third party subjective natures are coming in and you're feeling beat down, you're going to look at that and say, you know what, I did it then, I can apply the same lessons to this theater of life and make success out of this too. The other thing about cover models is that your body and your face, even though they're connected, are two totally different things. You're flexing, you're holding everything out, you're flexing, but you're not like, you're smiling. You gotta be happy. That's what's gonna sell the cover. The cover is gonna be sold by the warmness, the welcomeness of the face. These people like, screaming and stuff. Different audiences appealing to. General population, the masses. When I first started modeling and stuff, my first cover was Muscle and Fitness. I was like 220, I was a lot bigger. It wasn't very lucrative state for me. The most lucrative state is to be able to wear normal clothes, and when the shirt comes off, your anatomy chart. That's success right there. That's mainstream America. That tells somebody, wow, he's not using steroids or anything else. You know what? With the right diet, the right training, I can achieve that. It's achievable. I'm going to buy the magazine and see what his secret is, see what his backstory is, see what all that is. And also I'm going to go to the gym. That sells a magazine. Someone that's like roaring out and just screaming at the cover and everything else, people might be impressed with that. Wow, he's big, but he got there with steroids. It's not as impressive. It digresses their motivation. It's a hindrance to their motivation. It doesn't complement their motivation to have them buy it and then get to the gym and apply the lessons and the teachings of that magazine. The way you make it even better is having that face that's very welcoming. Hello, how are you? You can do this, guys. Together we can do it. I'm not against you, I'm with you. Boom, smile, everything else is cut though. How do you get that? Training, guys. Again, at the end of your workout, you get to a mirror and you start looking at the mirror as if that's the photographer's lens. What you're seeing is a cover. What do you want to see? Boom. Like my left side serratus is a little bit better than my right side. So I know that. How do I know that? By looking in the mirror and looking at it. So I know how to do it. I know how to pop the valley and I know how to pop the serratus. I know how to hit the tricep here or there. A little tweak here to there is a difference between a picture staying on a computer as a JPEG file or landing a cover. It's everything. You got to know. The photographer's shooting. You got to do little slight changes. Jawline. Boom. Lock down. Smiling, lips together, smiling, lips open. All these little things, different tweaks of the angles. Find your key. Find out how to make that bicep pop. Is it here? Is it there? Is it back? Is it forward? Find out your secrets, where your weaknesses. Also, doing this in the mirror, the isometric training, is another great fat burn. It's another great striation for your muscles. It's really going to enhance your ability when you actually go there to shoot. It's also going to show you any weak point training you might have. So next time you go to the gym, I'm hitting it here, yeah. But you know what? I need to hit this a little bit more. Also, go online and look at all these old covers. There's a matrix more or less on how they shoot them all, what does work and what doesn't work. You start to see that common thread within them all, which is a thread of success. Find that thread in yourself. Get in good shape and go kick some ass. Find that inspirational story. You want to motivate people. You want to inspire them to be greater than themselves. It's not about you guys. It's not about going around and being boastful. I'm the guy that's been on the cover. I'm this guy. No. The greatest high is the fact that you were on the cover and someone saw it and changed their lives to become someone better than they were because of you. You were the responsible for that. A total stranger you'll never meet is a better person now because of the hard work you put in to create an image of inspiration, and then you had a story of why that image came to life through whatever adversity you faced, and he faced it too, or she faced it, and they feel connected, and they go, if he can do it, I can do it. That's legend shit right there. That makes you remembered forever. Part 2, guys. Flip the Shredded. Got more coming to you. 3, 4, and 5. Greg Plitt. More information on this stuff is on my website. I go into a lot more details on all this stuff. Check it out. Also, there's a lot of videos on my website from actual cover shoots, and how it all works with the photographers and the posing and the what I'm talking about, having fun. You look at these videos, we're having a blast, man. It's a party. I'm not feeling good. I'm depleted, but I don't let them know that. You know, they know they know you're down and out because you're depleted, and they've seen everybody depleted before. But somehow you come in there and you're smiling, you're having a good time. Man, they remember that. Don't be the forgotten soul. Be remembered in life. Greg Plitt, help me stay fit. Thanks for watching.